Hello, hello. Hola. Hello, hello, guys. I've got my charger on here, and all I can see is black and white. Oh, I don't like the way this is. I'm gonna have to fix this. Hello, how are the cobbler? How are you? So I really wanted to go live tonight just to see how you guys were doing. It was nice out today, but I told myself, hey, later on, if it's nice, I'll go for a walk. It dipped just like that. So that's why we're here. So I wanted to see how you guys were doing. I love it how you guys can talk amongst yourselves while I continue to close the gym. So how is everyone? Hello, love bug. I see that. Thank you so much. Hello, Derek, Earth. Dan, you look clearer tonight. Oh my goodness. I don't know about the flooding. Hello, Janice. I do not like the way this is. I forgot what I did before. But it's hard for me to read all this. Hello, Marie, Amy. Hello, Lori. Still Racing Customs. Hey, how are you? I haven't seen you in a good minute. If I overlooked you, please forgive me. Hello, Margaret. Hi, Vanilla. I can barely see this. Hello, Derek. Hello, Sharon. How are you? Hello, Timmy and Lynette. It is 10 after 10. Hello, Betty. How are you? I don't know. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I went driving today, and some of the roads were closed. I wanted to drive into the park, but they went, not happening. Even though a majority of the snow had melted on this end, but just because the snow had melted down here, that doesn't mean it's melted, 2 miles up on the hill. So, hello, Gregory. How are you? Matt, what are you doing, man? Oh, which I knew. I don't know what I did, but it's hard for me to read all this. I'm so sorry, guys. Hello, Gio. How are you? So what's going on, guys? We have all. I don't know if I want to put it on ESPN because they're going to be talking about the same stuff every single day. How much is there to talk about before a football game? I bet even the guys on ESPN's like, enough already. Like, what is it? They don't ever talk about anything else on ESPN. They were still talking about the Cowboys, Dan, today. About the Cowboys. They're gone. Bye. See ya. But yet, they were talking about them. How about talk about hockey? Talk about college basketball, besides the NBA and LeBron and the NBA LeBrons or whoever they are now. Baseball coming around the corner. Talk about something besides NFL. Well, Dan, here's the thing. They have it at work. So we have to, because it's a corporate place, they have to have it on ESPN or ESPN3 or whatever, ESPN 9.5, whatever channel it is. It's just all talking heads. Don't get me started on that, what's his name, is Stephen A. Smith. Oh, gosh, I don't know about him. Hello, dysfunctional family, Steve. Yeah, I know, Dan. They talk about the Cowboys for the ratings. I know. Good. Hey, how are you? Hi, Diane. I don't even know what the Red Wings are doing. Tracy, how are you? How are things in, Dig, my buddy. How are you, man? Everybody say hello to Chris from Portland. In case you don't know who I'm talking about, Kliski. This thing is all messed up. I wish I could fix it, but how are you, man? You guys are getting one hell of a cold snap out there, aren't you, Chris? Finally! The past couple of videos I've seen, you're digging out, aren't you? I've never heard of leverage. I've never heard of that. Tracy, I am doing well, dear. Yes, let's all go for, no, I'm not, Schumann, but thank you for asking. Let's all go for Detroit. Who cares? It's all good, Matt. I know. I'm very excited because here's the thing, Diane. I might walk around a little bit. It would be nice. I hate not being able to walk around. That's why I feel like I've gained 20 pounds. Because I'm so used to walking around at night, as you guys know. I freaking hate it. I hate it. I hate sitting down, talking to you guys. I'd rather be out walking and yapping with you all. So hopefully, yes. Hopefully the weather will get better. Hello, Ty. How are you, buddy? Scott in Alabama. How are you, man? Hey, I appreciate you coming on and saying hi. Hello, 8675309. I'm feeling much better. I think it was a 24-hour bug. Mainly maybe a 12-hour bug. I went to the doctor, got some meds, took a bunch of Tums and other stuff, and this morning I was like, okay, we're good. We're good to go. Yeah, I'm so sick. No wonder everybody has the winter blues. Everybody gets depressed during the winter, and myself included, because I hate being indoors all the time. I just hate it. Well, I appreciate it, Scott. Hello, Gypsy. It's hard for me to see. Let's cross the lines. How are you? Oh, is he going to go to Atlanta, Coach Bilasek? I love it when I get text messages when I'm live. You have a cave on your land? Oh, someone was saying about God, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. You said something then I received the text message. You said something about 8,000, 3,000, something like that. I'm so sorry. What did you say? What did you say? What did you type? You were 8,000 and boom, here you are now. I'm just, it's because of you guys. I didn't do anything. It's because of you amazing people taking time out of your busy day to say hello and check out a video here and there. So I'm very grateful. And you know, I hit 10,000 and we're like a week later and I'm already at 10,200. But it's not about the count. It's about the how many awesome people that come on here and say hi. I'm very, very blessed. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Chris. I'm gonna get out there to Portland, man. I'm gonna see how weird Portland is. Hey, Earth Trips. I saw a video on how, you know, and Chris, you can relate to this too, because pretty soon you'll be getting one too, buddy. How you get the silver play button, if you want to call it. What it is, it's all gold or bronze or whatever. Well, someone who, I think he got 100,000 subscribers, he wanted to see what exactly it was made out of, so he cut it in half. It's plywood. That's all it is, plywood. But it's not about getting the plywood. It's all about all the hard work and the dedication and all that. But it was pretty cool. You have to make your own. Yeah, get your butt to Walmart or, you know, the Home Depot and get some glitter or something like that. Well, thank you, Diana. I appreciate it, baby. Eugene, isn't that where Oregon plays? Like the Oregon Ducks? Hey, plywood is expensive, isn't it? Hello, Lulu, how are you? I'm sorry, it's so hard for me to read these names on here. If I overlook you, just smack me. Oh, hey, we're gonna do it, Chris. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Yes, this is, you know, Diane, this is the part of the year when people start to plan their vacations, like you said, and they go on sites like here, YouTube, Instagram, stuff like that, to see what they're getting themselves into when they're coming on vacation. So hopefully, and I hear that once you hit 10,000 with YouTube, YouTube pushes your content out more. So we'll see on that. 71, my goodness. You and your parents are coming here in March? Awesome. Well, do me a favor, let your parents know about the channel, because maybe I can help them out with some information. I would love that, Haley. I would love that. Yes, they are, Scott, they are. Oh, cool. Thank you, Haley. And when I was going to the doctor's in Newport yesterday, I said, okay, let me film going out there. So I originally wanted to just make a video of driving through the back roads. And I thought, wait a minute, this is one of the ways that people can come to Gatlinburg or leave Gatlinburg to avoid traffic. to get to I-40. So that's the video I made this morning. So if you were able to look at it for more than 3 minutes, I would greatly appreciate it. That would be awesome. Thank you. So thank you guys for watching that video. You need a Husky toy price. I haven't even started that. I don't know if I'm gonna even do it. I don't even know. I would love, I would love to just, if you're in town, if you're in Gatlinburg and you want to meet up and walk around, let's do it. You don't have to make a tour date or this and that. Let's do it. Let's just meet up and have a great time. That would be awesome. Here's the thing, Gypsy, with the back roads. It's not like everybody goes on them at once. This road that I was referring to really wasn't a back road. It's just a highway to get to I-40. Instead of, if you're more than welcome. If you want to go through Pigeon Forge and all that mess to hit I-40, go for it. But if you want to go this route, what you do is you come up here 321 and you go to Newport, Tennessee, and it's a good 40 minutes out, but it's better than being stuck in traffic for 6 hours on a busy, I don't know, July weekend. So it's one of those videos where you can, pin it and wait for when you go on vacation and check it out and go, oh, okay, because what I did was I put the address in the description. I didn't just say, okay, go here, go there. I wrote down the names of the streets for you to take. Well, hello, Aunt Army. Where are you from, dear? And thank you for your service. I was born and raised in Newport, Rhode Island, where there was a Navy base there, so I respect you. Kentucky, nice. Everybody please say hello to Army Vet. Well, hello, Derek. So what else is going on, guys? The best food places in Gatlinburg, and speaking of the best food places, they are adding on to Howard's. I don't know exactly what they're doing, but I drove by there today, and they're doing something to the front. I don't know exactly what it is, but Howard's Restaurant, the best Italian, because they both been here for well over 40 years. Howard's is the oldest restaurant in Gatlinburg. Been here since 1946. Best Italian, Howard, like I said. You want to go to local places. Cherokee Grill. The Peddler, obviously. You don't want to go to a restaurant that you have back at home, like I said. You don't, no one goes to, who goes to TGI Fridays? No knocking on TGI Fridays, but, you want to go to a restaurant that you've never been to before. Hello, Diamond. Well, thank you, Quaint. I appreciate it. Hello, John. Cumberland Jacks, yes. I need to fix this. Donut Fire. Yes, that can be a restaurant. Fanny Farkles, yes. They haven't added anything different. I would love that. I would love that, Steve. Haley, I will see you later. Matt, how are you, buddy? Wendy's used to be in the Mountain Mall. It used to be Wendy's. And then they turned it into a chicken place, Zaxby's, I think. That was there for like 5 minutes. And now, of course, it's a winery or whatever it is now. Bedtime, maybe that is. I don't know how I did that. I'm gonna hear all these. How about Bubble? Here we go. Bonk, 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 bonk. I guess I have to do it when I get off here. How about 8mm? Silver screen. Hey, that's better. I can read it now. No? Ha ha! Hey, it's a dance party! Ha! What is the best pizza? The best Italian? Well, I guess I'll have to fix it when I, Oh well. Alright, how do I get out of here now? There we go. I don't... Exactly. About the restaurant. Hello, Jody. Hey, what's wrong with Bubbles, right? And you know, Diane, you know, I've been here forever, as you know. And hello, Joy and Donnie. How are you guys? You know, I've been here forever, and I don't go out to eat often because I work at a restaurant. So I get what you're saying. Yeah, definitely. Everybody, if you haven't already, please follow Joy and Donnie, please. Show some love, show some hussy love. Where is a great cheap place to stay? Oh my goodness. You're gonna have to do it off season. I keep forgetting about Howard Johnson's, yes. You know, that was the place where I went on my first date. It was Howard Johnson's in Middletown, Rhode Island. And I took my date there, 1982. We went to see Peter Pan, the cartoon. And then we went to Howard Johnson's for lunch. Had fried clams. The fried clams at Howard Johnson's. Now, this was in the 80s when it was the cool thing to do was to go eat at Howard Johnson's. I remember we woke up on Easter Sunday one morning. It was 5 o'clock in the morning. I woke up being a kid, wanted to look for everything, look for my eggs and all that. And we went and had breakfast at Howard Johnson's. And the place was packed. I could not believe it. But hey, nobody does that anymore. Joy, yes. I can't afford to go out anymore. I cannot afford to go out to eat. It's insane. And I work in a restaurant. People don't realize when, everything goes up in price. That, let's say, that $13 hamburger you're eating, some of that money's got to go to the person who makes the burger, who cooks the burger, the truck driver who goes to buy the supply to bring it to Gatlinburg for us to serve it to you, etc., etc. People don't realize that. Really? Tell Donnie. Yes, absolutely. I work in Gatlinburg, Jim. Just don't ask where I work. Please. No, it's 8675309. Do I know Jim England? Yes, of course. I worked for him for over 20 years. Around the corner here at Brookside, their prices are pretty reasonable, and it's only like I don't know, 10-minute walk from here to downtown Gatlinburg. And then you have to realize that, if you don't have to drive anywhere, you can just leave the car here and walk around. So you're saving money on parking every day, gas. You're saving patience. Because you're not going to lose any patience. Well, Jim, I tell you what. Jim England, he hired my mother to be a server at his old restaurant, Howard's Restaurant, back in the day. And I was working at another restaurant. And we were really busy. And Jim goes to my mother and asks, do you know anyone who can help bus table tonight? And of course my mother goes, well, maybe my son can do it, because he works during the daytime. So of course my mother said, hey, do you want to come work at this new restaurant, or this restaurant called Howard's? I said, sure, okay, I'll do it. So I guess I did a good job, because the next morning Jim goes up to my mother and says, how many more kids do you have? And he asked my mother if I could come in and fill out an application, and I was hired on the spot, and I was there for over 20 years. So Jim is, I don't know if you know Jim's children, Clay and Leah. I've known them since practically they were 3-4 years old, and now they are running Howard's Restaurant. So it's pretty amazing to be. I used to give them hell, because they would be sleeping in the booth. I would take like customers to seat them, and then I would see Clay and Leah taking a nap, and I'd be like, get up! And now they run the place. Oh my goodness, talk about full circle. No, it does not. It's about, I don't know how much it is. It's $10 a day. I haven't been the last time I went to Taco Bell was when we rode up to Rhode Island. Say that 10 times. When we drove up to Rhode Island and we stopped at Taco Bell on the way up there. It was pretty good. I won't do it again though. Hello, Reagan. Well, I appreciate it, Jim. Hello, Jeff. Oh, my goodness, there's 96 in here. Hello, Shirley. How are you, dear? Yes, we know Taco Bell isn't real food. We all know that. That's why I don't hardly ever. Someone mentioned McDonald's the other day. The only time when I ever go to McDonald's is to grab a coffee, and that's very rare because the line at the McDonald's here in Gatlinburg goes around the block 3 times. So I would not get in line just for a cup of coffee. Absolutely, Diane. We used to eat the heck out of Crystal Burgers back in the day after our partying days. Earth. Oh my goodness. Oh, I bet. I bet, John. Thank you, Love Bug. Guys, if you're able to share the channel, I would greatly appreciate it. Another thing, I am also on TikTok. I know TikTok isn't the thing for some people, but what I like to do is cross-promote. I like to go on TikTok and have everybody come over to YouTube, and I like to ask everybody here on YouTube to jump over to TikTok, and so we can mend fences. Jim, I appreciate it, buddy. Well, thank you, 903. I've never a Taco Bell's happy hour. Hello, Wendy. Someone just asked how are the roads over there. How are they? Are they getting better? I saw a commercial for McDonald's, and in the commercial, the guy had taken his time ordering while people behind him are honking the horn. It's the same menu they've had for the past 50 years. He's like, do I want a quarter pounder with cheese or, it's the same menu. No, it isn't. No, I've got a fan on me. And the heating thing kind of making noise. You've got some good hearing. Of course, I'm deaf. I can't hear anything, so. So, Joy, did Donnie finish that painting? I thought I was watching, oh my goodness. Happy Little Trees. Who was it? Who was the guy that painted on PBS with the big hair? Oh my gosh, what was his name? Ross, yes. Happy Little Trees. Now everybody's gonna say it. That's crazy. I will, listen, if the temperature is almost 65 degrees, I will most definitely be out walking around tomorrow. I have no reason not to. No reason not to. McDonald's, that would be good. I think they didn't they once in a while? Didn't they before? I don't think they did. Yes, I am off tomorrow. That was cool, Joy. That was cool. Okay. There was one across the street from the Food City next to the Dollywood entrance. I'm referring to the Ernest Tubb shop. I don't know if it's still there because nobody ever goes and buys records anymore. But records are starting to make a comeback. I heard that the one in Nashville even closed down. I'm not sure. But there is one across the street. In fact, it is right next to McDonald's. There's a McDonald's. You're gonna see Corky's. You're gonna see Corky's. You're gonna see McDonald's, and you're gonna see like a Subway, kind of like a little strip mall, and that's where Ernest Tubbs. Yeah, I think they closed it in Nashville. You can look it up. I believe they did. I think. I went there 100 years ago, man. They're real record too, Earth. Oh, Jan, it's the Berg Steakhouse. Is that what it's called? Wow, Earth. Okay. Yeah, John, yeah. Okay, here's my thing on that. You know, it is so annoying. I'm sorry, if someone was trying to do that to me while I'm on vacation, if a restaurant is really good, they don't need someone on the street corner getting people to come in and go, come on guys, come on, come eat, come eat. A restaurant should be able to just do well without someone, and really, you're not supposed to be doing that. I don't know what the law is in Gatlinburg, but you are not supposed to be standing on the side of the street. And have you noticed that on the streets of Gatlinburg? Okay, let's say for an instance, you go to Vegas or New Orleans, and you're gonna see all these signs on the streets. Hey, come eat here, eat there. You can't do that in Gatlinburg. I don't know what the law is, but you just can't do it. Really, John? I believe it. Okay, John. The place has failed so many. I don't. I'm really surprised it's still open. It used to be Pizza Hut back in the day, and that Pizza Hut failed a health inspection, and then another restaurant was there, I believe, and that restaurant failed a health inspection, I think. And from what I've heard from people, this place isn't doing great either. So I'm really shocked that the place is still there. I don't know. Someone said it's going to be another t-shirt shop. I have no idea, Diane. Aw, Gypsy, that's messed up. Oh, okay, David, thank you. I was hoping because it's like, come on, that's a classic, man. You cannot be closing all these old places down. Oh my gosh, I remember that place. My gosh. No more t-shirts and moonshine, right? Yep, I hear you. Well, thank you, Woodshop. I appreciate it. Thank you. It's very annoying. That was very nice, Shane. Thank you, buddy. They really do not need to build anything else in Gatlinburg. We have enough. Enough. Stop. Time out. Leave it alone. Well, hello, Cindy. How are you, dear? Yes, that was very sweet. Joy. I'm looking at the McDonald's hamburger here. So, when I was a kid, of course, I didn't like anything on my hamburger either. So I guess they even back in the 70s and 80s when I was a kid, they still put the little pickles on it, the little diced onions, etc., okay? All right? So either my mother was a genius or I was just an idiot. Of course, I didn't like anything on my burger, so mom would order me a McDonald's hamburger, and of course I wanted it plain. So my mother would twist the buns or something. I don't know what she did. But from what she told me, because obviously I can't remember this, I don't remember this happening. From what she told me, I would pick up the bun to look to see if there was anything on the burger, not realizing everything was underneath the burger. My mother had given me the burger upside down, so when I would pick up the bun, I wouldn't see anything. So I got my veggies by thinking that the hamburger was plain when everything was on the bottom. So that was pretty good thinking on my mother. Yes, James. You know, Reagan, I think Food City has it to where Gatlinburg cannot get another grocery store. I think they've got their hands in Gatlinburg's pocket because there's plenty of room on 321 to put a Publix or a Kroger or something like that, and it just hasn't happened for some odd reason. That's my 2 cents on that. Oh wow, Joy. Absolutely, Di. There's a Food City on Food City. There is a McDonald's on 321, but that is it. And that's another thing. I don't know why there aren't any. Okay, if you figure this out, they're everywhere in Pigeon Forge. You drive the strip in Pigeon Forge, and every other block there is a Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King, Subway. The only thing we have here in Gatlinburg is a Subway and a McDonald's as fast food is concerned on 321. And for those wondering where the Subway is, it's right next to McDonald's, right at the entrance to the arts and crafts community. I have no idea. I'm telling you that it's money. It's money. They want it all to themselves. That's how Gatlinburg is. That's another thing. The owners, these people that own all this land, they know how much money they have. They know how much their land is worth. So either they're leaving it alone, or they're just waiting for the right time to sell it, because the land here is worth a ton of money. Oh my gosh, guys, have you been to Cosby, Tennessee? It's land after land after. It's a gold mine out there. Next time you come to Gatlinburg, guys, go to Cosby, Tennessee, and just drive around. You will see so much open land. It's really amazing. I believe it. I believe it, Joy. About well over $100,000 a month. Gypsy, yes, that's my mother. Well, hello, Christina. Everybody, where you from, Christina? Everybody, please say hello to Christina. Where you from, dear? Good night, Diamond. And that is Christina with a K, everybody. I didn't mean it like that, Earth. You know what I'm talking about. What is that newest that built Betty? That is part of the new. Are you talking about the one that's in front of the Gatlinburg Jan Hotel? Hello, Little Rock. Hello, Chad. How are my Arkansas Razorback fans doing down there? Okay, yeah, it's gonna be the new puckers and whatever it is that nobody wants, nobody needs. It's such an ugly building. And that ugly building is next to the ugly, ugly building that has the Sky Bridge. Nobody wants puckers. Nobody. We don't need any more bars. Come on now. Enough. It's a long story, Jack, but I'll tell you very quickly. My mother was in the hotel business. She was a manager at a Quality Inn in Newport, Rhode Island. 1989, we went from Rhode Island to Florida, Central Florida. And then she got another job in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, So we moved here in 1993. And here we are, 30 years later. And of course, I did not like it at the time. I didn't like leaving Rhode Island. I definitely loved leaving Florida. I love Florida as a visit, as a vacation, but to live there, no thank you. No thank you. Yeah, Gypsy, yeah, like I tell people, so many people, and I get so many emails and text messages, people wanting to move here. And I cannot stress this enough, and I have to say it as politely as I can. You do not want to move here. You do not want to move here. Living here is totally different from being on vacation here. You know that high you get when you're on vacation? You're not going to get that living here. Trust me on this, guys. Trust me. We have one grocery store. You have to fight with traffic. You go to the post office, you got to stand in line for an hour just to buy a stamp. Again, with the traffic and it's a mess. I love it here. And the reason why I do love it here is because I'm able to walk everywhere. Another thing, people that live here, they can't find housing. So if you're living in, for instance, Michigan or New Jersey or even Mississippi, and you want to move here, good luck. You're not going to find anything good to live because the waiting list is so long. And Joy and Donnie can back me up on this. People just think, Gatlinburg is just a great place to live. Trust me, yes, it is. It's great, but it has its peaks and valleys like everything else. One pharmacy, yes. Reagan, don't even get me started on this. Okay, so they used to have a pharmacy in Food City. They used to have a pharmacy. Oh my goodness, there was one down the street. I forget what it was. It was privately owned. Well, the feds. Oh, my phone's dying. The feds cracked down on them and closed the one at the Food City. I guess the pharmacist was giving away candy, as they call it, so they closed that. So really, Walgreens is the only place you can get your medicine here. And then when you go to Walgreens, you're standing in line all day just to get your medicine. Diane, yes. Oh, Earth. Hey, I'm talking from my experience. I know you love Florida, buddy. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. Hey, you don't want any more people living in Florida either, don't you? The prices are so high. And what I use is, I don't know if any of you guys use this, but Good RX, it's done wonders for me. I don't have insurance, so I have this little card, and it helps big time. John, and a lot of people, they live in the towns that I just mentioned earlier, Newport and Cosby, which is about 40 minutes away. So if you work a night shift, the restaurant closes at 11, okay? By the time you do side work, prep, do the tip outs and all, this is as in a restaurant. You're leaving a restaurant at 12, 12:30, maybe 1 o'clock in the morning. That's before you even get in the car and drive home. So once you get in the car and drive home for your 40-minute ride, you're not getting home until 2 o'clock in the morning. And then, who goes right to bed? You've got to unwind, you've got to relax for a minute before you go to bed. So you're looking at 2:30 to 3 o'clock in the morning by the time you get to bed. No thank you. You do that in Knoxville, I believe it. Good RX is amazing. I don't know how they do it, but they do it. So, guys, if you don't know what I'm talking about and you have medicine, please look up Good RX. I don't know how they're able to do it, but it's really amazing. The traffic is it's insane. People don't realize, Pigeon Forge has, 8 lanes? 4 lanes on each side. Gatlinburg has 2. It has been worse than COVID, yes. Because what messed up with Gatlinburg was we were one of the first one of the first towns to reopen after COVID. There were so many people who'd never heard of Gatlinburg, but they went, oh, they're going to reopen this town called Gatlinburg. Let's go. And that's how it happened right there. John, yup. Are you from Winter Haven? Zorro, where in Winter Haven are you, buddy? How did you know I used to live in Winter Haven? Highway 27, baby. Hello, Claude. How are you? Leave your mark, Zorro. I'm trying to do it that way. There you go. Oh my goodness, 27. How long have you lived there? I used to work in Haines City. Zorro, what is your name, sir? Oh my goodness, Canada. Hello, Dayton, Ohio. Hey, how about them Dayton Flyers, huh? You doing okay, Claude? Well, hello, Jose. Pleasure. I used to live right next to Winter Haven High School, near the mall. I don't know if it's still a mall there, but I used to work in Haines City. That's pretty cool. I used to love going to Chain of Lake Park, ballpark. I don't know if it's still there. Well, I appreciate it, Claude, always. You know that. What am I doing up so late? Hey, it's the only thing available for you in there. I miss talking to you guys, and it's been too cold to be walking around. Yeah, they're doing pretty good in basketball, yeah. Yes, I think everybody's going to be watching the game, and I saw it was funny. It had a map of all the people who are going to be rooting for Detroit and rooting for Baltimore, and it was practically 99% of the country. The only people who aren't rooting for Kansas City were people in Kansas and Missouri. Oh, I believe it, Joro. I believe it. My goodness, they were doing that when listen, I lived in Winter Havens from 1989 to 1993, and they were building back then. Well, I appreciate it, R. Thank you. You're also from Detroit. Come on, Detroit. Now, Earth, here's the thing, okay? This is my opinion, but you know what they say about opinions. I like the seasons here in Gatlinburg. I don't want to be in the same temperature all the time. That's me though. I like spring, winter, fall, summer. That's why Gatlinburg is awesome, because you can see the leaf change and this, and you've got the colors and the snow and all that. And Florida, you've got a palm tree and the same looking beach all the time. Oh my, and I love messing with you. And the bikini, okay. You've got me there. Chalk one up there. Okay, buddy. And the bikini. Like I said, Florida is nice to visit. I lived in Winter Haven and Boca Raton. Those are two different places, too. It was so muggy in Winter Haven. Oh, my God, it was so hot. But Boca Raton is near the water, so it was the weather was better there. It is, being a server is so incredibly hard. Everybody needs to be a server one time in their lives to see how hard it is. Hello, Teresa. How are you, sweetheart? Oh my God, I've been on here for an hour and it's 11. We have got to get out of here, guys. I know you're playing. I love playing with you, buddy. You're alright? Christina, did I ask you where you're from, dear? Maybe if you told me I didn't see it, I'm so sorry. Yes, serving is very hard. Kentucky, okay. Are we Wildcat or Cardinal fans? Claude, yes. Oh, Earth is a trip. I didn't know he had it in him. Round of applause for Earth being a comedian tonight. There you go. Oh, man. Hey, we've all dropped the trees. Oh, Cats. Did they win tonight? I think they played tonight. Did they play? I can't keep up. Oh, no! Did they lose? I knew it! I knew they would! Dan, just what I told you, Connecticut needs to be careful. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. These blue bloods, they better be careful. Earth, have a wonderful night. It was so good talking to you. I love busting your chops about Florida. Elvis. Well, good. I hope you're feeling better, Teresa. I don't even know who Kentucky was playing today. Oh, South Carolina, weren't they? That's the thing with college basketball, man. You don't know. Hello, Ohio. Did they? What was... Tell me what the... Damn, what was the score, man? Well, you can forget about Kentucky going to number one, huh? So it's going to be a battle between Purdue and... Unless Purdue lost tonight, which I doubt. Oh my goodness, they did get rocked, didn't they? Man. Wow. I bet they were in South Carolina. Man. Whoo. They're not going to be happy in Kentucky. That's good for Tennessee, too. That moved Tennessee on up. Hello. Hey, Ronald. Man, I can't believe that with Kentucky. Man. All right, have a good... Yep. I've got to get out of here, guys. Excuse me. Claude, have a good night, man. Hey, it was so nice to meet you, Army. I appreciate it. Joy, thanks for coming on and saying hello, dear. You and Donnie. Tell Donnie you did a great job, as always, painting his happy little trees. Thank you, Army. I appreciate it. Ruth! That was my late grandmother's name. Thank you so much. Oh, well, thank you, Zorro. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, Zorro, if you can share the channel with anyone that you think that would enjoy it, please do so. Share it on your YouTube. I'm sorry, like Facebook and all that. I would appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lovebug. Ron, thank you. Yeah, my late grandmother's name was Ruth. So anytime when I hear that beautiful name, my night's made, so thank you. Her name was Ruth Smith. Well, thank you, Zorro. Tip the cap. Yeah, that's so sweet. You just don't ever hear that name anymore. You don't ever hear that. Good night, Jamie. Have a wonderful night, my love. I say that to everybody, so don't take it personally. Ruth Robinson, I love that. My grandmother's maiden name was McWork. So she was as Irish gets. And here I am, a hussy. But you know, hussy is Irish too. Oh, yeah. I bet, Gypsy. I keep forgetting you're in Southern California. That is so awesome. That is so awesome. I think you're the only one that's on here that's from Southern California. Oh, Tom, I'm good. I went to my doctor. I'm good. I'm just all stuffy. Well, I appreciate you, Ron. All right, guys. We are saying goodnight. Oh, Top Adventures, as I'm saying goodnight. How are you? How are you guys? That is awesome. Joy, that is awesome, hon. Are you in Southern California? Are you near Los Angeles, Gypsy? The furthest west I've been is Vegas. I would love to go to California. Now, you want to talk about some weather? Ha, man. Yeah. Gypsy, absolutely, dear. Well, Top Adventures, I hope you're doing okay, buddy. Good night, Teresa. Gypsy, unless you told me, what part of California are you, hon? Before we say goodnight. So he knows how tough it is, Joy. I've been to the local goat, yes. Nice, Christina. I hear Monterey, beautiful. Beautiful out there. Cost the money though, right? Yes, we are all saying goodnight, Reagan. I appreciate you. Hi, Reagan. Thanks for stopping by. Hello, Alabama. Oh, well, you tell him I said hello, and I hope he's feeling better. Good night, Diane. Absolutely, Ohio. Hello, Lois. I'm saying goodnight to everybody. How are you, Lois? Everybody, please say hello to Lois before we say goodnight to each other. Everybody at once say, hi, Lois. How do you like the beard, Lois? And the haircut? Do you approve? Hello, Brenda. Oh, I love it that he's going to the Yankees. He, he wasn't a fan favorite in Boston. You like it? I'm messing with you. Thank you, Lois. I hope you're doing well, honey. I know you're sick of this cold like I am. How you feeling? You feeling better after that? Tumbling after decorating the tree? Well, hello, Debbie. As I'm saying goodnight. Been on here for an hour and 17 minutes, and now you show up, Debbie. Well, thank you, Teresa. I appreciate it. Right, Spooner, I hear you. Hey, listen, Spooner, I'm ready for baseball. The sooner baseball gets here, the warmer the weather. And we have the Cubs minor league team, the Tennessee Smokies, and they're moving to Knoxville next year. So this is the last year that they'll be playing down the street. So I want to get to as many games as I can. Hello, Pamela. Oh, you okay? I hope you're feeling better, Debbie. Pamela, how are you doing, dear? Oh my God, I need a massage. Spooner, yeah, we've got 2 more weeks, and then it would be the Super Bowl. I am feeling better. I'm not 100%, but I am feeling better. Thank you, I appreciate it. Oh, Joy, you're so sweet. Knock it off. Knock it off. We'll have none of that. No, I thought I had the flu, but it was mainly like a 24-hour bug. Oh, well, thank you, Grana. Hello, 903. Burnsville, North Carolina. I've never heard of that. Thank you, Pamela. I appreciate it. Oh, how are you, Roy? I had the pizza. Drum roll. Ready? I mean, what do you want for $5, right? I mean, I ate it. Nothing great. Let's just say I wouldn't go out of my way to buy it again. How about that, Roy? It wasn't great. It wasn't bad. It was, So again, what do you want for $5, right? I am at the gym. Hello, gun lover! As I say goodnight to everyone. Yes, I am at the gym. How are you doing, sir? I'm getting a little better, yes. Well, Spooner, you are right on that. But if I had to buy a certain pizza, my battery dying again. What we're talking about is Walmart made their own brand of pizza for $5, and I bought it to try it out, and it wasn't the best pizza in the world. It was, but because Roy asked me, hey, how was it? And I see you, Lois. I see you. Is that a hint? You want to come over and cook? Oh my goodness. Lois, and the thing with my oven, if the temperature calls for 425, I have to put it on 400. I need to keep an eye on the darn thing, or next thing you know, all the bells and the whistles are gonna, all the bells and the whistles are gonna be going off. So I have to keep an eye on the food whenever I'm cooking. Hey, even the Food City brand would have been better than this one. But hey, like I said, it was something different. Gun lover, have a good night, buddy. I appreciate it. I am very stuffy. But hey, it's all good. Thank you, Chad. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. That's so sweet of you. Chad, where do you live, man? Where you from? Listen, Reagan. I had an air fryer. And someone borrowed it, and I'm still waiting for it. Yes, that was very sweet, Joy. Yeah, NyQuil, right? I think I've got some NyQuil at home. The stuffy aches, stuffy nose, stuffy everything. No, you know what? I've never been a fan of NASCAR. I just couldn't do it. You know, and I say this jokingly. I see traffic all day. I see cars going by all day. I don't want to watch them on TV. You know? But no, we did, back in the day when NASCAR was really hot, we had the NASCAR Cafe. It was a pretty popular restaurant. And a few of my buddies worked there. So it was cool, but it was incredibly loud. You go in there to eat or go to the bar to have a drink, and every like 10 minutes, they would have the sound of the Daytona 500 going on with the cars going by. It was annoying as heck. You couldn't talk to your friend because you could hear the cars going by. But hey, that's my little 5-second story about NASCAR right there. Debbie, yes. They had a white pizza at the Best Italian, but they changed the recipe and it went downhill. So I haven't had a white pizza in a long time. My late uncle loved NASCAR. Alan Kowicki, he drove the Hooters car. And he was a big fan of Alan Kowicki. He had all his memorabilia in his room. I forget how Alan Kowicki died, but he was devastated over it. I don't know if he died in a plane crash or something. I don't know what it was. I know he didn't die on the track, I think. But no, Alan Kowicki, if you've ever heard of him, that was my late uncle's favorite driver. I haven't, Roy. I haven't done it in a while. Was it a plane crash? I thought so. That's sad. Heck, I still remember when Dale Earnhardt died. And you know, if you remember, when Dale Earnhardt wrecked his car that resulted in him dying, that crash wasn't bad. You wouldn't have thought he died in that wreck. It's really amazing how it happened. Dale Earnhardt Sr., yep. White pizza is the sauce. It's like a basil. It's like a I forget the name of the sauce that they put on. Starts with a B. Ah, forget it. I forget it. Brazilian, I think it's called Bestamel. Bestamel. I can't see a pizza having ranch sauce, like cooked. That's gotta be nasty. No, we're not starting all over. I've got to get out of here. Yeah, you have to admit the old NASCAR was more fun. It's just too much right now. I don't even know any of the drivers now. There was one from Knoxville. He won the Daytona a few years ago. Trevor Bain, I think that's his name. He's really popular. Pamela, have a great night, dear. Everybody, let's say good night. I appreciate you all. Oh my goodness, I gotta get to bed. Absolutely, absolutely, yes. Lois, if you're still on here, thank you for coming on, saying hi. If you want to come by and cook tomorrow, you know where I am. All right, guys. Good night, guys. Be safe. Thank you always. Keep watching the videos, okay, guys? Be safe. Stay warm. Good night, Lois. Good night, Jim. Good night, Roy. Joy, Donnie, thanks for coming on, saying hi. Oh, I'm gonna see if I can make it to 1 hour and 30 minutes. Got it. Good night, guys. Be safe, and thank you. Thank you, Love Bug. Good night, guys. Hopefully hopefully the weather will be better tomorrow, and we can go walking around town tomorrow, okay? Maybe Pigeon Forge. There's nobody in town, so. Good night, guys. Be safe. Thank you, Love Bug. Good night, Zorro. Thank you. It's a pleasure to meet you, buddy. Don't say anything else. I'm saying goodbye. I hate saying goodbye while people are they're in the middle of their conversation. I feel like crap saying, oh no, I didn't want. Oh my goodness, you guys are still talking. Oh my God, I love you guys. You guys are knuckleheads. I had a flyer and I lent it to someone. I never saw it again. Bye guys. Be safe.